Time for Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. Rams basketball on WMIX and the Section 618 app is delivered by Joe's Pizza and Pasta of Mount Vernon. Order now at orderjoes.com. Watch most games live on WMIX Sports YouTube thanks to Mount Vernon All-State agent Paul Shields. Mount Vernon Rams basketball is also presented in part by Country Financial Advisor Josh Finley, the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, Michael Croshen, Edward Jones, Monk and Toyota, Landers Collision Centers of Mount Vernon, Bean Insurance, People's National Bank, State Farm agent Tony Wilt, SSM Health, Good Samaritan Hospital, Culver's of Mount Vernon, Hannigan and McGovern, and by Huey and Newell Funeral Homes, Wallace Communications, Mount Vernon Quick Lube, Walgreens Distribution Center, Mount Vernon Country Financial Agent Nathan Farrell, Body Quench of Mount Vernon and Salem, Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply, and Hall Insurance Group. We take you to the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth for the Landers Collision Centers of Mount Vernon pregame show. Mount Vernon Rams basketball starts now.
Final game before Christmas for the Mount Vernon Rams. They're trying to win yet another. Trying to make it 4 straight tonight against the Teutopolis Wooden Shoes. Live from Shagnon. Good evening. I'm Chris Hugo. Steve Spatansky alongside. This is your Landers Toy and Collision Centers pregame show on 94.1 FM. Or you can watch us live on the WMIX Sports YouTube. Spot for this Ram team, obviously trying to make it 4 in a row now. A win last night over Marion on their home floor, but now a T-Town team coming in, obviously feeling it from a year ago, winning 3rd place in Class 2A, finishing 28-3. Chet Reeder's team, another year wiser, a lot of returning talent. High expectations again this year with a record of 7-2.
Yeah, they bring back 22 Joey Niebrugge. He was a starter last year for that 3rd place team. Custer got a couple of minutes in that game as well. Niebrugge is a name that runs all the way through T-Town year after year after year.
Well, without a doubt. And, of course, it's a Ram team last year that went into Effingham County winners of 8 straight. T-Town snapped that streak last year, the final game before Christmas, and they'd love to stop a 4-game winning streak here tonight. We'll take a break on this Landers Toy and Collision Centers pregame show. Landers Toy and Collision Centers in Mount Vernon and Salem. Visit their website, landersauto.com, or better yet, visit that brand spanking new location here in Mount Vernon. The old Dobbs building. You have to see what they've done with the place on Benton Road, Highway 37 South in Mount Vernon. We'll take that break. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
Joe's Pizza and Pasta in Mount Vernon is the people's choice for a favorite Italian restaurant. Order online at orderjoes.com or come by 819 Jordan Street, just off the square in downtown Mount Vernon. Joe's has great fresh salads, pasta, and garlic breads, and is the place to dine on real Chicago-style pizza during game night. Joe's Pizza and Pasta in Mount Vernon, 819 Jordan Street, orderjoes.com. Your taste buds will thank you.
Nobody protects you from mayhem like Allstate. I'm a lost bee that found my way into your car. And now that I'm in here, good luck getting me out.
I think it's gone. Wait, no, it's in my hair.
And if you don't have the right auto insurance coverage, well, this could be quite a sticky situation. So get Allstate.
Contact your local Allstate agent, Paul Shields, today to see how you can save.
Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Every body is different. Some get injured while others wear down. At Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, your unique condition is at the center of all we do. Whether you want to compete at the top of your game, play with your grandkids, or simply enjoy a day without pain, the Orthopedic Center is there for you. The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Give them a call at 618-242-3778 or visit them at orthocenter-si.com.
If you are looking for a new career, Walgreens Distribution Center in Mount Vernon is hiring. Walgreens offers an excellent benefits package, competitive pay, on-site health clinic, 401k, performance bonuses, full-time employment, salaried positions, and even build your own schedule options. Plus, they have walk-in Wednesdays every Wednesday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. No appointment necessary. Walgreens is an equal opportunity employer and welcomes individuals with diverse talents and backgrounds. Walgreens promotes and supports a drug-free workplace.
Listen anywhere on the Section 618 app. This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
94.1 FM. Watch us live on the WMIX Sports YouTube tonight. The Mount Vernon Rams, Teutopolis Wooden Shoes. The Rams are now 8-2 after last night's big win, 48-42 over the Marion Wildcats. And 1,000-point watch begins for Devontae Nesbitt Jr. Named just 153 points. Came into the season with 655. And, of course, last night, Steve Spatansky, he scored 28 on the Marion Wildcats in the win. However, our Mount Vernon Culver's player of the game as we continue on this Landers Collision Center's pregame was Marlon Price.
Marlon Price, MP4.
Yeah.
MP4. Oh, he was good last night on Marion's leading scorer.
That's right. He limited Rogowski to 5 points, and one of them was a ridiculous three at the end of the half, a buzzer beater at going into halftime, and the Rams are able to come back from that 16-all tie after trailing most of the third quarter, get a 6-point win in that one, and that was their fourth consecutive win after a win, of course, last Saturday against Pinckneyville, then the prior Friday on the road at the Hoke, and then the prior Saturday against an Effingham team. So they're trying to sweep Effingham County here, at least the teams on the schedule, in 2023-2024, and this T-Town team could present fits. We'll get to the Munkin Toyota keys of the game a little bit later on. Landers Towing and Collision Centers, iCar Gold Class certified with ATIS technology, ATIS calibrations. Find out what that means at landersauto.com or follow them on social media. Landers Towing and Collision Centers, Mount Vernon and Salem. Call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS. We're going to take a break, come back. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
I'm Michael Croshen, your Mount Vernon Edward Jones financial advisor. We're all about financial investments, but we also value the investments of time, patience, and encouragement that our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why Michael Croshen of Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of the Mount Vernon Rams on WMIX. Call 618-244-5990 or visit edwardjones.com for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
This is Carmen Huey Dykeman of Huey and Newell Funeral Homes.
And this is Marty Mills.
We know that the weeks between Thanksgiving and the New Year can be joyful but stressful. While these times are enjoyed with the warmth of your families, it can be very difficult for those that have experienced a loss. This is a time to reflect and remember the wonderful memories we have shared with our loved ones.
And let us keep in our hearts and minds all the men and women who are currently serving in our military, especially those who are unable to be with family and friends this holiday season. May all our prayers and thoughts continue to be with them and their families.
Never had a Culver's Butterburger? Here are the 3 things you'll want to remember. Fresh, never frozen beef. Seared after you order. Crowned with a lightly buttered, toasted bun. I guess that's why the #1 reaction to eating a Culver's Butterburger is, whoa, that is some burger.
Welcome to Delicious. And your new favorite are seared after you order Culver's Butterburger.
Culver's at Veterans and 42nd in Mount Vernon. You need insurance to help protect things that mean a lot to you? You need coverage that's affordable because we all have a budget? At Country Financial, we get it. For close to 100 years, we've offered insurance and financial services to help protect what's most important to you and to help prepare for your future. Best of all, I'm here to get to know you and find solutions for your budget. In other words, we've got your back. I'm Josh Finley, your local Country Financial representative. Call me at 618-242-4024.
This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. Watch live thanks to Mount Vernon Allstate agent Paul Shields.
94.1 FM, or you're watching live thanks to Paul Shields on their Mount Vernon. Well, he's the Mount Vernon Allstate agent, not the Mount Vernon YouTube channel. It's the WMIX Sports YouTube channel. Good evening again. I'm Chris Hugo, Steve Spatansky alongside a Ram team 8-2, a T-Town team 7-2, and of course, we just witnessed the Wooden Shoes get a JV win 49-32 over the Rams tonight, and for Rams fans, although the few in attendance, you really hope if you're a Rams fan that the varsity matchup goes the other way.
Yeah, interesting. Excuse me. You wonder how it's going to be a Wednesday night game after a Tuesday night Marion game. Closer to Christmas, what are we going to have in the crowd for T-Town? Well, T-Town will be fundamental. They're gonna work it and run it and they're gonna play you tough.
Well, I'll tell you what, of course, Munkin Toyota hands us our keys to the game. Munkin Toyota is home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. In Mount Vernon, just west of the interstates, MunkinToyotaMountVernon.com to find out more online. It's always tough. You come back the night after. We see it again on Friday, Saturday matchups typically. This is an odd Tuesday, Wednesday pairing as far as home games this week for the Rams before taking Christmas off, before the Central Holiday Tournament. How do you come away with a win on a night tonight?
Tonight? I think the keys to the game tonight, any night, is going to be crashing the boards, getting the rebounds, giving them one chance. And again, I know I said it last night too, but tempo. If you watch last night's game, when the Rams dictated the tempo early on in the first quarter, and then when they went to the 1-2-2 there in the third quarter, they dictated the game and the waves changed. And it's going to be the same thing tonight. I think T-Town, they want a bolero when the Rams want a polka.
Well, and I think we're going to get a good look at these teams tonight, obviously. But for the Rams, again, I think you're absolutely right. We saw last night where Rams wanted to keep it a track meet, and then Marion was able to slow it down, and we saw two teams averaging 59 a game. And at one point, we wondered if we were going to get to 59 combined.
Well, it was 4 minutes before Marion took their first field goal last night. So, bully for the Rams defense on that.
Keys to the game presented by Munkin Toyota, MunkinToyotaMountVernon.com. Read up about Toyota Care. 2 years, 25,000 miles. Toyota Care, available on Munkin Toyota of Mount Vernon. Steve Spatansky alongside. I'm Chris Hugo. Shauna Pugh back at the Mount Vernon studio. Jeff Crow taking care of the filming tonight for the WMIX Sports YouTube channel. Don't forget Rams. All things Rams here on WMIX, delivered by Joe's Pizza and Pasta, just off of the square on Jordan Street. Order Joe's.com. Of course, this Landers Toy and Collision Center's pregame show. They are ICAR Gold Class certified. Mount Vernon and Salem, Landers Toy and Collision Centers. LandersAuto.com, 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS. Waiting for the iPad to reboot. There we go. We're back up and going. A Ram team 8-2, a T-Town team 7-2. Obviously, nearly identical marks. T-Town, of course, is independent. They do not play in the conference. The Rams, meanwhile, out of the South 7, are 2-1 in South 7 play this year. We'll have your Hall Insurance Group starting lineup still to come. Of course, Hall Insurance Group. Log on to HallINSGroup.com. Make it a quote fast. That's HallINSGroup.com. Hall Insurance Group of Mount Vernon will present our starting lineups when we return. We'll take a break. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
All of us at People's National Bank would like to wish you peace, joy, hope, and happiness during this holiday season and throughout the new year. One of the real joys of the holiday season is the opportunity to thank you for your business, and we look forward to serving you in 2024. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. People's National Bank, member FDIC.
I'm Mike Talese.
And I'm Sarah Talese. We are the owners of Quick Lube in Carterville and Christopher.
And what we thought by now would be a new location on Broadway in Mount Vernon.
But parts on back order, no internet, setbacks in construction have us behind our deadline.
We truly appreciate everyone who reached out and those interested in our shop. We cannot wait to be open and serving you soon.
We aren't just saying that either. In the meantime, come visit our other locations to get a first-hand look at what will be coming soon to Mount Vernon.
Quick Lube of Mount Vernon, Carterville, and Christopher.
Faster, friendlier, and cleaner than the rest.
Nobody protects you from mayhem like Allstate. I'm thick-cut bacon sizzling on your stove. And while you were over there smearing your bagel, this little piggy went on a splatter spree. And if you don't have the right home insurance coverage, you'll be crying wee over this fire in your home. So get Allstate.
Contact your local Allstate agent, Paul Shields, today to see how you can save.
Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Vehicle and Property Insurance Company and Affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Deer season. A time when Bob the Buck is chasing Donna the Doe. And boom. Out of nowhere, you hit one of these four-legged creatures. So what do you do now? You call Landers Towing and Collision at 1-888-LANDERS and let them tow your damaged ride to one of their locations in Mount Vernon or Salem. Landers, an ICAR Gold Class certified collision repair facility, will fix your ride, and if your repair total is over $2,500, we'll give you a $25 gift card to Iron Saddle Ranch Restaurant. 1-888-LANDERS.
Back to Mount Vernon Rams basketball on WMIX, delivered by Joe's Pizza and Pasta.
94.1 FM, where you're watching us live, the WMIX Sports YouTube channel. Chris Hugo, Steve Spatansky alongside. We wrap up this Landers Toy and Collision Center's pregame between the Mount Vernon Rams and the T-Town Wooden Shoes with our Hall Insurance Group starting lineups. Let's meet both teams.
For the Wooden Shoes, 5'11 senior Garrett Gaddis, number 2. 6'3 senior Joey Niebrugge, 22. 5'9 senior Mitch Custer, number 24. 6'3 senior Tyler Bremer, 33. And 6'6 senior Austin Blummer, 35. For the Mount Vernon Rams this evening, it's going to be your usual suspects from last night. Number 2, 5'9 senior Quentin Millsap. Number 4, 6'2 junior Marlon Price. Number 5, 5'11 senior Navante Nesbitt. Number 24, 6'5 sophomore Cale Maurer. And rounding it out, number 30, 6'3 freshman Dave Barnes.
Starters are presented by Hall Insurance Group. Let them do the insurance shopping for you. Get a quote, free quote, hallinsgroup.com. That's hallinsgroup.com. Officials for tonight's game are Jim Broadway, Tim Lumen, and SLU baseball coach Darren Hendrickson. Tonight here for this Rams and T-Town game. Of course, officials are assigned by the South 7 Conference assigner. There we go.
Nothing left to do now, Hugo, but play some basketball.
Amen. We're going to tip this up, of course, after the cheerleaders finish their routine. Of course, not often you see a Division I baseball coach officiating a high school basketball game, but Darren Hendrickson, of course, actually does quite a bit of officiating over the Metro East and is here tonight.
You love the game, you love the game.
Amen. Done great things with SLU baseball, especially in the Atlantic 10 Conference, of course, over the past however many years, and now we'll tip the jump ball for us here tonight. Cale Maurer for the Rams and number 22, Joy Nieberge for the T-Town Wooden Shoes. They're in their away navy with gold and white trim, Jumpman uniforms, while the Rams are in just regular Nikes with home whites, orange and black trim as we're ready for tip. We'll get underway here from the King City. Tip controlled in the backcourt by the Shoes. That's Prummer with the basketball, leaving it to the right side for Custer. Custer across the timeline with the right hand, throwing now to the left side here for Nieberge with 7:50 remaining. We're 10 seconds into this one, delivered by Joe's Pizza and Pasta. Out of the corner, Prummer looking underneath. Good find, but it's going to be a miss off of the back of the iron for the Shoes. Going the other way, the Rams in transition. Price throws into the corner for a three on the way. Good.
Yeah, that's what you want.
Big
Millsap
start for
with a three.
Millsap. SI Talent Carpet Supply three-pointer is our Walgreens Distribution Center first score of the quarter. 3-zip Rams.
And we're pushing tempo early.
$7:17 left in the first. 3-0 Rams on top of T-Town, and off of the right sideline is Garrett Gaddis. We have our scoreboard fixed, by the way, having some issues with that tonight, but got the kinks worked out about a minute in. 7:06 mark first quarter, 3-0 Rams. 3 on the way for the tie is no good off the front of the iron. For Mitch Kester, and the rebound will go to the Shoes. They throw to the opposite corner, and now Kester, they'll swing around. Busher a touch. Actually, no, pardon me, that was Kester. And now to the near side, a three on the way out of the corner is good. Garrett Gaddis knocks down the tray, and we're tied at 3 on another SI Talent Carpet Supply three-pointer. Barnes off of the arc here, 6:35 mark of the first. Now a three by Boué from up top. It's good. An SI Talent Carpet Supply three. It's all we've had so far. 6:29 left in the first quarter. 6-3 Rams. Okay. Shoes deep in the backcourt here. Mitch Custer with the basketball across the timeline, throwing to the near side for Prummer, who throws it away. Maurer intercepts in the paint. The Rams will go the other way in transition, looking for Price underneath, and hands, arms in the passing lane, and that'll force a Ram turnover. Now to the, go ahead.
Nesbitt was 43% coming into last night's game from three-point. He had 2 last night. I don't think he missed one, and there's another one tonight. Much improved.
Big turnover here for T-Town as the Rams in transition almost throw it away, but a T-Town tip out of bounds. Look at it right back to the orange and black. 5:55 left in the first quarter. Rams 6, T-Town 3. All the action tonight is delivered by Joe's Pizza and Pasta in Mount Vernon. Order joes.com to have it delivered or stop in. Dine in anytime, except Mondays. Just off the square on Jordan Street in Mount Vernon. The inbound to the volleyball line for Millsap. Going to leave it coming around now for Nesbitt. Back to Millsap, right volleyball line with 5:45 left in the quarter. He'll hand off. Nesbitt up top. Kicks to the outside. Now we're a three on the way. Good. It's all we've had. SI Talent Carpet Supply three-pointers.
That's all we need.
Raining threes. Hallelujah. 5:29 left in the first. Nice jump stop to get in the paint. Good play there by Garrett Gaddis. He has all 5 for the Shoes, I believe. 9-5 Rams. What a way to make a living with 5:17 left in the first quarter. Mount Vernon with the basketball in the front court, and off of the sideline here is Marlon Price. Video streaming courtesy of Paul Shields, your Mount Vernon All-State agent, 2100 Broadway. Stop in for a quote. A kick to Maurer, 3 for Cale is no good. Rebound Barnes. They're going to call the foul on Dave. That'll be his first.
Fouls on Dave Barnes, his first team foul on the Rams.
Length of the floor inbound here for the Shoes. 9-5 is your Ram lead. 5:03 mark of the first quarter. Across the timeline. Custer going to leave it for Nieberge. Prummer a touch. Now on this left arc here for Custer. Oh, a throw up top. Gaddis 3 on the way. Fouled and 1. Oh, my, and SI Talon Carpet Supply 3 cuts it to 1, and the and 1 could tie this ball game with 4:48 left in the first. Can't foul there.
Settle in here.
We have the Lady Rams tomorrow. Noon JV start time puts us on the air about 1:15. On the road at Mascoutah on AM 940, 96.5 FM, and you can watch it here, cellular data permitting. Tied at 9 after the good free throw, 4:40 left in the first. All of that about the Lady Rams is set up, and congratulations to May Zadelis. This week's Josh Finley Cutter Financial Ram of the Week. You can find Josh Finley at 814 Harrison in Mount Vernon. Left wing, Dave Barnes going to back it up. Left-hand dribble, picked it up. Bounce pass, Bouret has a seam. Nope, going to pull up.
Floater.
Nice floater for Bouret. His first points of the night. Rams back on top, 11-9er with 4:18 left in the first.
Niner going for win number 9er.
Rams certainly hope so. Nice move by Gaddis off of the spin. Picked up his dribble, throws back to the outside Custer. Prummer out of the corner on the far side. They look to skip. They do to the left wing for Nieberg. Throw inside now for Austin Blummer, but he'll throw it right back outside. The 3 try on the way is no good from the right wing. Rams get the board. Up 2 now, 3:53 left in the first. You've been hurt on the job. Call Hannigan and McGovern, 618-241-9251. Experience you can count on, a reputation you can trust. Maurer working at baseline. Picks up, turns around, jumper no good. Rebound to go to the back door for the Shoes. Now in transition, they come down this left side. Play into the paint, leads to a jump stop. Prummer, his shot no good. Maurer the rebound the other way. Price beats everybody back, posts up. High off, no good. Rebound, tipped out of bounds off of Barnes.
I think Price is expecting the foul there.
Yep, and he anticipated.
Little strong.
So now Zach Nieberg into the game. 3:28 mark first quarter, 11-9 your score. Rams by 2, the inbound. It'll be left to the bucket off of the baseline here with 3:28 to play in the first quarter. No scores as of yet, but we'll get you some. Courtesy of Tony Wiltz, your State Farm agent of Mount Vernon. Find him online, TonyWilt.com. Look for that white State Farm Jeep around town as Maurer is going to go from the top of the key to the short corner. His jumper's no good. Just off of the mark. Rams have struggled tonight, both varsity and JV shooting, and now we'll have a nice layup try here on the left side. Joey Nieberg, he'll miss. He's fouled. He'll go to the line for a pair.
They're hitting from three-point range, not so much from inside. But.
Yeah. Who knew? Of course, Walgreens Distribution Center has an excellent benefits package, competitive pay, on-site health clinic, 401k, and also newly added performance bonuses. Walgreens Distribution Center is an equal opportunity employer. First free throw is good. Makes it 11-10. Second one, no good. Ram rebound, Bouret with 3:10 left in the first. Nesbitt down the floor, racing toward that right block. Off of the glass, no good. Rebound and put back Price, no. Tip back Barnes, not there. Rebound to the top. It'll be Millsap with 3 minutes to play in the first. 11-10 Rams. So a few tips, a few sticks, and nothing going there for Mount Vernon. But with the basketball here is Nesbitt. A bounce pass Millsap. It tapped right back to Bouret. He'll come in off the baseline. Kicks opposite corner. Wide open left wing 3 on the way for Millsap. Is no good. Front iron. Rebound, put back. No. Not that time for Nesbitt. And the Rams come up empty with about 6 chances. Now a home run ball here out of the short corner for Nieberg. To the outside for Gaddis. His 3 is going to be short. And stepping out of bounds with the rebound. Great effort, though, by Mitch Custer. It'll be Ram basketball. 2:33 left in the first. Halftime stats will be courtesy of Michael Croce and Edward Jones, who cares about your investments, including your time and your patience. That's why Michael is a proud sponsor of the Mount Vernon Rams. Invest in your future.
Lawson
Michael Croce and Edward Jones.
Lawson in, Custer out for the wooden shoes.
Rams with the basketball in the front court. 2:20 left in the first quarter, hanging on by 1. It's 11-10 Mount Vernon, home whites, orange and black trim. In front of the volleyball line is Nesbitt, now to the right sideline for Millsap. Left-hander for EQ. Bounce pass to Barnes. He's high post. Uh-oh, pull-up J. There it is. Good looker from the free throw line. The Ram lead is back to 3, 13-10. And with respect to SI Tile and Carpet Supply, it's great to see some interior looks.
It's a nice little jump shot from 15 feet right there.
Absolutely.
Soft, good rotation.
Lawson now from Nieberg. This is Joey Nieberg with it. There's also Zach on the floor, and they'll throw back to Lawson. Now to the top. Ooh. Custer had it stolen away, but it's recovered by Lawson. He'll go to the basket with an extra step. Ball don't lie, misses a shot, rebound inside, will be tipped around. And finally, I think we'll get a timeout to save the possession for the Shoes. Called by the player, and that'll be a timeout presented by SSM Health, Good Samaritan Hospital. Advanced care close to home in the King City. Smart heads-up play there. Hope you don't need that timeout during crunch time, but with 1:30 left, first quarter action, the Rams hanging on by 3, 13-10.
Yep, 3 offensive rebounds already for the Rams. That one trip down the floor, they had a couple good looks on the putbacks and couldn't get anything to go. Each team with a pair of turnovers.
It'll be Shoes basketball coming out of the timeout. 13-10, the Mount Vernon lead. We're in the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth. They have a long-standing tradition of superior orthopedic care. Nice T-Town contingent on hand here tonight. Made the trek down 7 around 40 and 57.
Yeah, a lot of navy and gold.
Absolutely. Had a pretty good crowd last year. Of course, they were at home, so yes.
Well, everything's closed when there's a basketball game.
It was tough to find establishments, let's put it that way. Quick bounce pass to the back door. Fouled from behind, but no call. As going up was Joey Nieberg. At least it looked like a hack. And T-Town will get possession here after it was tipped out of bounds by the Rams. King will check in now for Maurer, and so for the Rams. Brogan Holloway, Marlon Price, Devontae Nesbitt Jr., Dave Barnes, and R.J. King. Zach Nieberge will inbound here, right at the bucket for the Shoes, looking for Joey. Finds a volleyball line on a lob with 1:25 left in the first. 13-10 is your Mount Vernon lead. Lawson off of the arc. Goes one way and throws to the top and looks for Gaddis. They swing around to the left for Addis. Addis and Gaddis into the game. Addis loses out of bounds, but they'll say last touch by Barnes. It will stay T-Town basketball.
Addis, Gaddis, Plummer, and Brummer. That's
it's something.
Yeah.
With a pair of Nieberges in the game.
Yeah. Well, that one's okay. You just have to say the first name.
This is Joey, now to Zach. Step back, 3 on the way. No good. It would have tied it. We're 13-10, Rams on top. Holloway the rebound. Brogan across the timeline, right-hand dribble in front of the, didn't get in front of the volleyball line. Stayed behind it and throws to Bouray with 55 seconds to go. 13-10 Rams, delivered by Joe's Pizza and Pasta of Mount Vernon. Slipped into the paint. RJ recovers, throws a hot pass to the outside, too hot to handle. It'll be a turnover for the Rams with 46.7 seconds left. Oh, boy.
Hard to field that short hop without a glove.
I mean, I'm telling you. 44 seconds left first quarter. T-Town with the basketball. This is Gaddis throwing to the right arc for Joey Nieberge. Now to the top, coming to get it is Addis. Lawson now off of the right arc. 30 seconds left here in the first quarter. 13-10 ball game. Chris Hugo, Steve Spatansky alongside. Delivered by Joe's Pizza and Pasta, where we always say, don't sleep on the wings.
Oh, absolutely not.
Now a throw right of the circle here with 15 seconds for the Shoes. It's in front of the scorer's table for Gaddis. Made 2 threes here in the first quarter. Fights off a couple of Ram defenders and throws to Joey Nieberge with 6. He'll drive. Oh, might have been forcing a walk, but no call. Leaves a shot short. Bouray from 3-quarter court after the rebound. It's no good. That'll take us to the second. After 1 here in Mount Vernon, the Rams 13, the Wooden Shoes 10. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
Joe's Pizza and Pasta is the people's choice for favorite Italian restaurant.
Mark Thursday night on your calendar for all-you-can-eat spaghetti, garlic sticks, salad, and a drink for only $8.
Come taste homemade recipes passed down through generations so that every dish is packed with love, tradition, and incredible flavors.
Experience pasta the way Nana used to make it. 819 Jordan Street, south of the square in Mount Vernon.
Joe's Pizza and Pasta in Mount Vernon. Traditional,
but unlike any other.
Stop searching for your own insurance. You have too much on your plate. Just one call to Hall Insurance, and they'll find the best coverage for your needs. Whether it's home, auto, renters, boat, motorcycle, your business, whatever you need coverage on, they'll do the work for you. Then call you back with a quote, most times in the same day. Call 618-244-7500 or visit hallinsgroup.com. Hall Insurance Group, your independent insurance agency in Mount Vernon. hallinsgroup.com.
This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports, delivered by Joe's Pizza and Pasta. Order now at orderjoes.com.
Welcome back to the Landers, or actually the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth. 13-10 Rams as we head to the second quarter from the King City. 3 on the way for Holloway to open it up. It's no good. Rebound now will go to the Shoes. Trying for that home run ball up the right side. Underneath. Good turnaround coming there, but no good by Kramer. And the rebound will be thrown to the outside for Custer. 7:37 mark of this second quarter. Looking for our Walgreens distributions in our first score of the quarter.
Little jumpy there, but I like the pace. I guess the game has good pace.
Left wing for Gaddis. Throws back to the right arc now for Nieberge. That is Joey. Gaddis with it back up top from Kramer. Looking inside. Nice bounce pass to the high post here. The Blummer going to have to chase it down. Almost lost it. And now Custer will save it to Nieberge here off the near arc. 7:10 left in the first half. 13-10 your score. Rams by 3. Blummer with it up top for the Shoes. Lob underneath for Nieberge. He waits for the defenders to clear. Gets it off the glass, but it won't go. Rebound now to the Rams. Bourret in transition for Mount Vernon. Throws to the outside for Maurer. Had to corral.
Oh, he had King underneath. Didn't see him.
And now they throw to Bourret off of the volleyball line. 13-10 Rams. That was our first quarter score. And now Holloway has it off of the volleyball line. Quickly hands off to Nesbitt with 6:40 to play. He'll pull up for a three. No. Rebound will be tipped, and it will be T-Town basketball. 6:32 to go. Woof. Joey Nieberge with the basketball. 6:24 left. First half action from Shagnon Gym, where the Ortho Center broadcast booth have a long-standing tradition of superior orthopedic care. Joey Nieberge off of the arc, right-hand dribble, dribbling to the top of the key now. Throws to the right wing for Gaddis. Looks back left. Step back coming from the high post. It'll be a three on the way. It's no good from Nieberge. Rebound to Cale Maurer. Rams throw it down the floor near the corner baseline for Marlon Price. Had a big night last night defensively. Now finds Holloway up top all alone. A throw to the right wing for Devontae. Lob to King. RJ underneath. Backs up off glass too high. Tip back is there, but no good. Maurer fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot two. Good effort by Cale.
Another offensive rebound. Got to get something to fall.
5:45 left first half. Rams 13, Shoes 10. Gone quite a while without a basket. First free throw on the way is good. So that is our Walgreens distribution center first score of the quarter. A free throw from Cale Maurer. Sophomore stretches the lead to 2 possessions here with a lead of 4.
Millsap in for Holloway.
Both free throws good. Maurer has 5. It's 15-10 Rams. It's 5:43 left in the half. Front of the timeline here is number 2, Garrett Gaddis. He had 9 points unofficially in that first quarter. Good ball fake as he'll go to the block. Now throwing to the top. Crummer thought about it. Dribble drive. Mid-post turnaround. Nothing there. Good defense. He'll outlet here to Kramer. Now they swing around Custer to the near side for Gaddis. Back to the top here for Kramer. Little high post pass there for number 35, Austin Blummer. He'll throw to the outside. Gets it right back from Gaddis into the paint. It's going to be lost off the parts of Cale Maurer, but recovered by T-Town. And now I believe a foul on the way to the basket.
Yeah, a lot of action there between the free throw line and the volleyball line.
You can stream this
on offense.
Absolutely. You can stream this game on the WMIX Sports YouTube, all made possible by Paul Shields, Allstate in Mount Vernon. You're in good hands with Paul Shields and Allstate. As the first free throw here at the line. Good. By Blummer. He'll have another. And they get on the board for the first time this quarter. Second free throw. Nope, no dice. I thought he made the first. Guess not. Off the right side into the front court for the Rams. This is Nesbitt off of the arc after Price looked like he was going to dribble drive. Then they put it on the board. Okay, so he did make the first free throw. Not crazy. It is 15-11. Now it's Bourret high to low. It's no good. Layup too high off of the glass. The Shoes the rebound, and now across the timeline for Kramer. He'll throw to the deep right side. But gets it right back from Custer. Left-hand dribble top of the key. Good ball fake. Back to Custer on the near sideline. Now to the top off a screen. Slips Blummer. Throws to the right wing now. Maybe something happening here with Plummer. He'll look for a closer look. Misses first. He'll go for another. 15-13 your score with 4:30 left in this first half. Now a lob over to the near side for the Rams. 15-13 your score. And now we will have a throw underneath that's going to be tipped out of bounds. And unfortunately, I didn't write down who scored that last basket for the Shoes. Might have been Prummer.
Sounds good.
4:18 left in the second. 15-13 Rams. They'll inbound right at the bucket here off of the baseline as Maurer will take a seat. Barnes will check in. Actually, Goodwin checks in. Barnes is in as well. And a throw into the corner. Boo-Ray, contested three on the way. Good. Corner three. SI Talent Carpet Supply 3 ball. It's 18-13 Rams. Oh, boy. Zach Nieberge now to the left side here. Deep for Mitch Custer with 4:05 left in this first half. Delivered by Joe's Pizza and Pasta. Add meatballs for just $3 to any entree. Order joes.com or in person just off of the square on Jordan. Looking for the spin off of the dribble by Gaddis. Problem was he wasn't dribbling. That'll be a turnover on the shoes. With 3:55 remaining here in the first half, it's 18-13 Rams. Quick inbound deep into the backcourt. Marlon Price out of the corner. Going to give to Millsap. Right-hand dribble, then a lob across here for Price. Deep wing. Now they throw to the circle. Right-hand dribble here, looking to go underneath. Nice scoop layup try, but a cleanup is there by Boo-Ray. Nice finish. A miss by Millsap, cleaned up by Nesbitt. It's 20-13 Rams. And a timeout. Chet Reeder. This timeout presented by SSM Health, Good Samaritan Hospital, advanced care close to home in the King City. Good start to the second after a slow start to the second for the Rams. I should say a good middle.
Yeah, nice middle. And another offensive rebound. That's five in the game.
Outscoring the Shoes 7-3 here in the second quarter. Of course, we'll have your Malvern and Quick Lube halftime show to follow. Faster, friendlier, cleaner than the rest. Your Malvern and Quick Lube opening soon, 20th and Broadway in Mount Vernon. It was a 7-point game here in the King City. It's a 3-possession lead as we get later into this second quarter. Final Ram game before Christmas. We'll come back to you at the Centralia Holiday Tournament. It'll be the 80th annual on the 28th at 10:30 with Chicago Peyton. We have a Lady Rams broadcast before then. On the road tomorrow at Mascoutah. It's a Thursday afternoon matinee. Probably about a 1:30 varsity tip after a noon JV start. Not anticipating a huge crowd.
Probably not. Didn't they do that last year too, though?
They did, and for whatever reason, if I remember right, it was canceled. Like, I don't recall it happening. It was going to be home. We were going to do it unless we just didn't do it, but I don't see it that happening. 3:32 remaining in the second quarter, 20-13 score. Inbound will be thrown into the backcourt here for the Shoes out of the SSM Health timeout. Congratulations, May Zadalis. This week's Josh Finley Country Financial Ram of the Week. Don't protect what matters most. Give Josh Finley and Country Financial a call. Off of the arc here, this is number 2, Gaddis. Looking to go double back off the dribble. Throws back to the right wing now for Nieberge. Now to Custer. To Zach Nieberge on this left side. That was Joey a moment ago. From the wing on the right-hand dribble, top of the key. Throws to Custer. He's off of the Rams sideline, and now they slip it to the top for Plummer. He promptly finds Nieberge. Back feed to Plummer. He'll go in against the defender. Up and good. Count it. Good move across the paint there for Tyler Plummer. He'll go to the free throw line off of the Nesbitt foul. It's 20-15. And the Shoes finished in third place last year in the Class 2A state finals. They edged Pinckneyville in the super sectional by 2 points, if I remember right. 42-40 sounds right. It was the first super sectional win for the Shoes in quite some time. It's a free throw short. It's got a nice tip back there by Nieberge. Got his own rebound and put it back up and in. Ends up a 4-point swing for the Shoes. They're back within 3, 20-17. What a play by Joey Nieberge. And now right side will be a backdoor play. Goodwin gets a bucket. Davion Goodwin comes up with a bucket. 22-17. Going the other way now are the Shoes. Down 5, but with the basketball at the corner looking to slip inside. Nieberge will lose out of bounds. It'll be a T-Town turnover. So that super sectional win for the Shoes last year was the first since Kenny Crawford took him to state and got a trophy in his final year in 2006-2007.
How many years did they go to the Super, though? There was a stretch where they were there every year and just couldn't get over the hump.
5 out of 6 years between Fehrenbacher and Hansen, and then the first year under Chet Reeder, and then the past 2 years, and then last year they finally did it. Boo-Ray with it in the front court. That's Boo-Ray Nesbitt leaving for Millsap. Around the volleyball line to the right arc, he'll step with 2:09 left. Between the leg dribble to the free throw line, kicks to the corner. Price back to the right wing. Kale takes a three. Yep.
Got it.
SI Tylen Carbon Supply three-pointer. That lead is 8. Another big night for Kale Maurer, the sophomore who's been starting all year. As the Rams trying to force pressure and force the turnover, they do. That's going to be tipped out of bounds off of T-Town. That'll be a baseline inbound for the Rams. That's about the best that could have gone without a transition bucket.
Another thing is five guys in the scorebook tonight already for the Rams.
Sharing that offensive wealth, you love to see it. Quick inbound to Kale Maurer. It's no good. His shot into the paint, no good. They'll go the other way in transition. In stride, they'll find Nieberge, blocked by the iron, but pushed from behind. Into the line will go Joey Nieberge to shoot two. Big play there. So Millsap will pick up a foul. Nieberge will go to the line with 1:41 left here in this second quarter.
2 on Millsap. Rams aren't really in foul trouble at all.
It's not where you want to be if you're the Rams, that's for sure. Player of the Game award presented by Mountford and Culver. Stop by for a big, juicy butter burger, cheese curds, pretzel bites, or a delicious frozen custard. Veterans and 42nd Street in Mount Vernon. First free throw good, cuts it to 7, trying to make it 6. With this second one, it's en route, and it's good. Nieberge makes both. He has 4 in the quarter unofficially, and it's 25-19. That Ram lead is 6. 6 was the margin, I believe, last year in the T-Town win. Right side here off of the sideline for old number 5, Devontae Nesbitt Jr. Boo-Ray will bounce a pass now to Price. Lost it. He'll recover. Now trying to stymie the defenders. He'll hand off to Nesbitt. Oh, boy. 1 minute, 20 seconds left in the second. Holloway with the basketball. Brogan going to dribble between the legs. Throw off to the right arc here for Marlon Price with 1:12 left. 25-19 is the Ram lead. Price gets it right back from Nesbitt. Finds Brogan all alone. Ball fake, dribbles in for an 18-footer. It's no good. Rebound, tipped out of bounds. Last touch by the shoes. It'll be Ram basketball. I don't know how they didn't see that last touch, but that's okay. It'll be T-Town basketball.
I think he assumed that one, but I'm not sure. We can respectfully disagree, though.
Absolutely. 6-point game, 25-19. 1 minute remaining here in the second quarter. Shagnon Gymnasium, delivered by Joe's Pizza and Pasta. Our coverage, order joes.com. Try that Chicago-style pie and have it delivered. Or try it in the restaurant. Joey Nieberge with it. Off of the arc. Stops top. Goes to Custer. Custer stops elbow. Now throws to this near side. Gaddis into the corner for Lawson. Lawson out of this baseline corner. Right hand dribble to the free throw line. Pops. Throws to the right sideline instead. And now Gaddis goes back to Nieberge. Back to Gaddis for a 3. Right wing. No good. It's short. Rebound will go to Price. Good job. Good cognizance by Price. Cognizance, I should say, as he was aware of the defender and avoided a turnover, and now gets it right back across the timeline from Nesbitt.
Let's get a bucket here in the last 20 seconds.
25-19 Rams. The lead is 6 with 17 left in the half. Halftime show will be presented by your Mountford and Quick Lube. We'll have those Michael Croce and Edward Jones halftime stats. It's throw to Holloway in the corner with 8 seconds. Goes ahead and pulls up for a 3. It's no good. He was feeling it. Rebound will be out of the reach of the Rams. Wooden shoes from half court. At the buzzer, it's Gaddis. He was set. It's on the way. Just misses. And that will take us to halftime here in Mount Vernon, where the home team, the Rams, lead 25-19 over T-Town. We'll come back with that Mount Vernon Quick Lube halftime. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
I'm Michael Croce, your Mount Vernon Edward Jones financial advisor. We're all about financial investments, but we also value the investments of time, patience, and encouragement that our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why Michael Croce of Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of the Mount Vernon Rams on WMIX. Call 618-244-5990 or visit edwardjones.com for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Toyotathon is on at Munkin Toyota, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. Hi, this is Presley Marlowe, sales manager. Toyotathon means superior savings for well-qualified buyers when financing with Toyota Financial. How about $1,000 TFS cash on all 2023 Toyota 4Runners, 2024 Toyota Camry gas models, and the 2024 Toyota Corolla hatchback? It's Presley Marlowe. Come see me this Toyotathon at Munkin Toyota, just west of the interstate in Mount Vernon, or see our lineup at munkintoyotamountvernon.com.
Chris with Bean Insurance Agency. We've been serving the listening area for over 20 years. Our office has a combined experience of over 75 years of insurance knowledge. We have multiple companies to choose from, so you get a great rate, and we strive to provide the best customer service around. This combination has won Beat Insurance Agency multiple awards over the last 20 years. Call today and find out for yourself at 618-242-6017 or stop by 1310 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois.
To our farmers, you've got us covered when it comes to harvesting what we need to sustain a bright future. And for that, we thank you. But when natural disasters strike or the economy takes a plunge, who covers you? Don't let your hard work be in vain. Make sure you're covered too.
Country Financial has always been built and ready for the cultivators of progress. We know how to properly insure you, your family, machinery, crops, and your equipment. There's a lot you can't count on in your business. I'm Nathan Farrell with Country Financial in Mount Vernon. Contact me on Facebook and count on me to bring you some peace of mind and protection for your livelihood.
This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. The Mount Vernon Quick Lube halftime show starts now.
94.1 FM, and we are at the Section618.com app here on the WMIX Sports YouTube channel. I'm Chris Hugo, Steve Spatansky along for the ride. Here at halftime, the Mount Vernon Rams 25, the T-Town Wooden Shoes 19. This is your Mount Vernon Quick Lube halftime show. Faster, cleaner, and friendlier than the rest. Your Mount Vernon Quick Lube opens soon, 20th and Broadway in Mount Vernon. Welcome Mike and Sarah Toulees to the King City as they are already making huge strides to that new location. Opening soon, 20th and Broadway, Mount Vernon. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have your Michael Croce and Edward Jones halftime stats. 25-19. Rams lead T-Town here at the half. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
Every body is different. Some get injured while others wear down. At Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, your unique condition is at the center of all we do. Whether you want to compete at the top of your game, play with your grandkids, or simply enjoy a day without pain, the Orthopedic Center is there for you. The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Give them a call at 618-242-3778 or visit them at orthocenter-si.com.
It's cold outside, and I think I'm getting sick, too.
Who has time to get down with the cold or the flu? Don't let the chill outside have its way with your immune system. Give your immune system the proper care it needs to keep you running all winter long with Body Quench's vitamin therapy. My name is Keela, and I can help you build your immune system to protect you all season long. Body Quench offers both immune injections and infusions to help you feel your best so you can be your best all year round. Body Quench in Mount Vernon and Salem. Find us at mybodyquench.com.
This is Carmen Huey Dykeman of Huey and Newell Funeral Homes.
And this is Marty Mills.
We know that the weeks between Thanksgiving and the New Year can be joyful but stressful. While these times are enjoyed with the warmth of your families, it can be very difficult for those that have experienced a loss. This is a time to reflect and remember the wonderful memories we have shared with our loved ones.
And let us keep in our hearts and minds all the men and women who are currently serving in our military, especially those who are unable to be with family and friends this holiday season. May all our prayers and thoughts continue to be with them and their families.
To our farmers, you've got us covered when it comes to harvesting what we need to sustain a bright future. And for that, we thank you. But when natural disasters strike or the economy takes a plunge, who covers you? Don't let your hard work be in vain. Make sure you're covered too.
Country Financial has always been built and ready for the cultivators of progress. We know how to properly insure you, your family, machinery, crops, and your equipment. There's a lot you can't count on in your business. I'm Nathan Farrell with Country Financial in Mount Vernon. Contact me on Facebook and count on me to bring you some peace of mind and protection for your livelihood.
Follow us on social media at WMIX Sports. This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball.
94.1 FM, or you're watching us live on the Section618.com mobile app and the WMIX Sports YouTube. I'm Chris Hugo, Steve Spatansky alongside Shauna Pugh back in our Mount Vernon studio. Jeff Crow takes care of the camera tonight for that aforementioned YouTube channel as we owe you stats on this Mount Vernon Quick Lube halftime show. The stats are presented by Michael Croce and Edward Jones. Spot, what do we got?
Well, for the T-Town Wooden Shoes, Garrett Gaddis leading the way with 9 first-quarter points. 1 for 1 from the line. Joey Nieberge with 5 points. You've got Austin Blummer with 5 points. The Shoes are 6 of 8 from the free throw line. 7 defensive rebounds in the first half, 2 offensive rebounds, and 4 turnovers. And for the Mount Vernon Rams, who are leading at halftime 25-19, you've got Devontae Nesbitt leading with 10 points. You've got Cale Maurer with 8 points. Dave Barnes with a couple of points. Davion Goodwin with a couple of points. Rams are 2 for 2 from the free throw line, and Millsap has a three-pointer early. Rams had 9 defensive rebounds, 5 offensive rebounds, which is always a good sign. 2 turnovers. That's big right there, 2 turnovers. I know they try to keep as a team less than 10, so they're off to a good start there. And a couple of blocks, one by Nesbitt, one by Maurer.
Big financial decisions can be difficult. Invest your trust in someone that's been investing in Jefferson County for almost 20 years. Michael Croce and Edward Jones can help you navigate your investments for the future. 25-19, Rams over T-Town here at the break. We'll come back with more Malford and Quick Lube halftime in a moment. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
I'm Michael Croce, your Mount Vernon Edward Jones financial advisor. We're all about financial investments, but we also value the investments of time, patience, and encouragement that our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why Michael Croce of Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of the Mount Vernon Rams on WMIX. Call 618-244-5990 or visit edwardjones.com for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Today's internet is not just a source of endless entertainment options. High-speed broadband internet is now an integral part of our daily lives. Wabash Communications Co-op wants you to know about the Affordable Connectivity Program. The Affordable Connectivity Program provides discounts on monthly internet bills to qualifying individuals. If you qualify for ACP, you can experience Wabash's fiber internet for free with our new ACP internet plan. First, visit getinternet.org and follow the steps. Second, reach out to Wabash Communications Co-op online or at 618-665-3311.
Back to the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth. This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball on WMIX.
Well, back here in the King City where the Mount Vernon Rams lead the T-Town Wooden Shoes 25-19 at the half. We're back on 94.1 FM. This is WMIX FM, Mount Vernon, Marion, all of Southern Illinois. A free service from Withers Broadcasting. Of course, Mount Vernon Quick Lube halftime continues. Mount Vernon Quick Lube is opening soon, 20th and Broadway in the King City. We welcome Mike and Sarah Talese to the King City. Successful locations already going. And Christopher and Carterville. So welcome Mount Vernon Quick Lube. Opening soon here at Mount Vernon. Well, we hope the baskets open up a little bit more soon as well for the Rams. Leading, I should say, 25-19 to T-Town. About a couple of minutes before we start this second half of action and spot for this Ram team. Obviously, a key was to push the tempo, control the tempo, and they've tried, but give a lot of credit to T-Town for keeping it a 6-point game.
Yeah, and, Rams came out, hit those first 3 threes in a row right off the bat, and you're like, okay, well, we can get into this. And then they just kind of hit a point in the game where they couldn't get anything to fall. But they've stretched that again, and they're up 6. I mean, this isn't – tempo's been fine, but it's not the tempo of a 60-point game, 70-point game either way.
Well, and I mean, this is a Ram team against a very good T-Town team as well. Obviously, they're 7-2 for a reason and for the Shoes. You look at what they've done this year with their schedule, and obviously they play some very tough competition. One loss is to Mount Vernon native Rob Flanagan's Olney Tigers, 46-44. The other one, I believe,
Tolono
is
Unity.
The Rockets, 60-52.
Went up, played Bloomington Catholic. It's hard to schedule when you don't have a conference. There's a lot of games you have to fill, especially when a lot of conferences are playing games on Tuesdays and Fridays.
Absolutely. They play in the Cap Classic in Lawrence County, of course, between Red Hill and Lawrenceville, the two sites up there. Again, the only loss was to Richland County now. It's actually known Olney, 46-44. But you look at Unity, Paris, Bloomington Central Catholic, as you said, cross-county rival Effingham. Of course, they'll play St. Anthony at some point, I'm sure. And then Columbia, big win over Columbia this past Saturday, 49-36.
I think Beecher City, Cowden Herrick is on there, and I thought they played Centralia at some point in a shootout or something.
I think I missed, yeah. Anyhow. We are getting started with the second half. I did misread their schedule, actually. Oh, Shoes start with the basketball. Away Navy with gold and white trim. 7:45 mark, third quarter. They're trying to work into the paint. Can't. Gaddis will try an off-balance 3. Forces it. It's off of the iron. No good. Rebound Maurer. See if the Rams get off to a hot start. Delivered by Joe's Pizza and Pasta. Order joes.com to have it delivered. Just off the square on Jordan Street. Boo Ray Asim goes to the basket. Nice play. Almost backhanded by Nesbitt. He has 12 unofficially. It's 27-19 Rams. The lead is 8.
He fed him in stride with his shoulder around the corner. He was gone.
And then Blummer lost the basketball, but the Shoes regained control. This is Gaddis out of the short corner. Going to back it up around the arc. 7:10 left in the third. We're in the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth, a long-standing tradition of superior orthopedic care. I'm watching what's happening on the floor.
They called that on Barnes.
Blocking foul on Dave Barnes.
Yeah.
That's his third. So we'll see R.J. King check in. 8-point game, 27-19. Rams on top, but it's T-Town basketball, and Custer will inbound left of the bucket. It's a lob to Blummer.
He was kind of blocking that elbow that was going to his chest.
Custer will throw to the far sideline. Gaddis back to Joey Nieberge up top. Right hand dribble, stops, and throws to the right sideline for Custer. Right back up top, Nieberge. Drives to the high post, throws it back to Gaddis. Now to the top, Custer with 6:48 left in the third. 27-19, the Ram lead is 8. We've already had our Walgreens Distribution Center first score of the quarter by Nesbitt, but now T-Town looking to get something going. Gaddis off of the right wing, throws back left side Custer. They swing far sideline now for Nieberge. He'll dribble top, take a better look, and throws it out of bounds. I think they were looking high-low, and there was no low.
Zigden said it zagged, yeah. Turnover, first turnover of the half for the Shoes.
If you've been hurt on the job, call Hannigan and McGovern, 618-241-9251. Experience you can count on, a reputation you can trust. 27-19 score, Rams by 8. It's Boo Ray Nesbitt with the basketball, left volleyball sideline, but lax pass stolen away. Crummer to the basket for the right-hand layup. It's good. And a point off of a turnover here for T-Town. That's 6 for Crummer. They're back within 6, 27-21. Nesbitt will kick. Wide open 3. Maurer, good. And SI Thailand Carpet Supply 3 from Cale Maurer. His third 3 of the night. Ram lead is 8, their largest of the night. Then we'll have it stolen away by Marlon Price. So-called jump ball to be Ram basketball in the alternating possession rule.
Good for Maurer. He had a couple baskets last night in the second quarter, but his 2 free throws in a basket back-to-back, and then didn't score again the rest of the game. So, again, it takes everybody.
Call Paul Shields today for a free quote at your Mount Vernon Allstate office. Auto, home, business, life, renters, even your boat or ATV. Paul has or will get you covered. We'll have a foul deep in the backcourt on Crummer. Trying to rip it away from McQuinton Millsap. He'll inbounds here on this near sideline. It'll be a side out of bounds for the Rams with 5:45 remaining. Third quarter, up 8, 29-21. Throw into the backcourt will be Devontae Nesbitt. Between the leg dribble here, across the timeline. Bounce pass right into the circle for Millsap. Looking for Price up top. Not much there. They settle for the left wing. And a pull-up Jay coming from the line. It's no good from the free throw line. Bouray. Price gets the rebound. Throws it back. Bouray from further away. It's no good. Rebound Price again. He'll put it back up. It's no, but it's 2 at the line forthcoming here for Marlon Price. A couple of offensive rebounds for MP4.
MP4. He's my guy.
They'll get a towel to wipe up some hustle. And with 5:22 left in the third quarter, it's 2 at the line here for Marlon Price. Looking for his first points of the night. Of job seekers, Walgreens Distribution Center has walk-in Wednesdays weekly from 11 a.m. till 1 p.m. with no appointment necessary. Just walk in and meet with someone from the HR team. Walgreens is an equal opportunity employer. 29-21, Rams by 8, 5:22 mark of the third. Must just been a 2 earlier for Maurer, not a 3. My apologies. Foot must have been on the line as we await this free throw from Marlon Price. Makes 1 and 2. Now it's 30-21. Ram lead is 9, 5:19 mark of the third quarter. Bounce pass to Lawson off of the arc. A left-hand dribble top of the key. Throws to the left side, Nieberge. Nice mid-post pass. It's off the turnaround. We'll have a foul here as Tyler Prummer will create an opportunity, and now he'll have 2 at the free throw line with 5:09 left in the third. A chance to cut this from 9 to maybe 7 if he can make both. Congratulations, Milena Zadelis. 6 weeks, Josh Finley, Country Financial Ram of the Week. Of course, Josh Finley and Country Financial are here to get you the answers you need for your insurance, investments, and planning. Find him at 814 Harrison in Mount Vernon, or find Josh Finley at countryfinancial.com as we have a 30-21 game. 5:09 left in the third. Second free throw good, make it an 8-point game, 30-22. 5:05 left, third quarter here in the King City from the Orthopedic Center broadcast booth. It'll be Bouray from Oh, looked like he was going baseline to baseline, missed the layup, and King will be fouled. As he had gotten the offensive rebound, I was worried they might whistle the travel instead of the foul, but instead it'll be, I believe, the third on the shoes.
She's picking up a little full court man, too.
Inbound will come left of the bucket from Bourret. It's in the Price, now to the right wing, Maurer. Kale going to try to work a right-hand dribble, then hands off to Price. Lob play underneath for RJ to the bucket. Yeah. Yes, sir. RJ King, a nice post-up move. It's a 10-point game. Largest lead of the night for the Rams is now 10, 32-22. Zach Nieberge with the basketball, now to the right. This is Gaddis on the volleyball line, but through to the sideline. Nieberge to Nieberge. That's Joey to Zach. Now to Prummer, outside the paint. Throws it left side for a Zach Nieberge 3 try. It's no good. Rebound. That's going to be off of the Rams. Principle of verticality was violated there, but they let it go and wound up out of bounds.
I wasn't going to say it, but he was on his haunches, yeah.
Zach Nieberge will inbound, throw into the corner. Lawson wants a 3 out of the corner off of the inbound. No good. Joey Nieberge the rebound. It's stolen away by Bourret to Price up ahead. Actually, that was Price stole. Yeah. Millsap back to Price for the layup. 3 in the quarter for Marlin. Lead is 12, 34-22. Saw Bourret in the neighborhood, because it usually is. Well, another good night for Price defensively. Then Millsap gets a hand in the passing lane, tips it out of bounds. It was probably off of it, Quentin, but it'll be Ram basketball with 4:03 left in the quarter.
Law of averages, because King had somebody on his back for that last rebound.
Timeout on the floor. It's presented by SSM Health, Good Samaritan Hospital, advanced care close to home in the King City, and I believe that is going to be the third timeout taken tonight by Chet Reeder. Of course, brother Stote Reeder is the head coach of the Nashville Hornets and doing great things there. Lost to the undefeated Benton Rangers last night on the road. Right now, the Wooden Shoes are down 12 to the Mountford and Rams midway through the third quarter. 4:03 left to be exact.
That's what I was going to say. That lead keeps creeping up there. We're double digits now. We're 12. I like it. Again, it's been the tempo of the Rams getting a little aggressive defensively and getting some turnovers and making the Wooden Shoes play a little faster than what they want to. Yeah, they're picking up. Wooden Shoes are picking up here.
Ram basketball to the timeout, length of the floor inbound. 4 minutes left in the third quarter. Millsap in the backcourt for the Rams, delivered by Joe's Pizza and Pasta in Mount Vernon. Order joes.com. Look to get you a Tony Wilt State Farm scoreboard in a moment. Underneath for RJ, left block, good find, Millsap. RJ couldn't finish, but the putback by Maurer is not there either. And now Kale will go to the line as he's fouled on the way up.
That did everything but go in for King there.
Girls game tonight, what should be a dandy. Carterville leads Pinckneyville at the half, 29-23. Tony Wiltz, your State Farm agent in Mount Vernon, celebrating 15 years there on South Water Tower and 42nd. Worldwide, TonyWilt.com. Maurer's free throw is en route. It's no good. Almost feel like free throws are at a premium at the moment. Our Twitter notifications working. Well then.
Yeah, one for 3 so far.
Missed them both.
1 for 4, yeah.
Woof.
2 for 2. That's one of those old boys.
Rebound Shoes. They're down 12. Right-hand dribble into the paint. Oh, Gaddis, a nice floater. He has 11. First time we've heard from him since the first quarter unofficially. It's 34-24, and that lead is down to 10. Rams just hanging on here. It's really not that dramatic. With 3:26 left in the third quarter, it's Bourret Nesbitt with the basketball. Between the circles here, Millsap will give right back to Nesbitt. I saw Price wide open here left side. Millsap left wing, throwing underneath. RJ turnaround, got away with the travel. No, he doesn't. Turnover Rams.
Their second turnover of the half.
Yes, it is. 3:10 remains in the third. 10-point game, 34-24. Chris Hugo, Steve Spatansky alongside 94.1 FM. You can watch us on the WMIX Sports YouTube. Good head fake there by number 2. That was Gaddis back to the outside Nieberge. Now to the right arc for Addis. Gaddis, and some Nieberges. 3 on the way, off balance by Gaddis is no good. Price fights for the rebound. It'll be tipped. Plink goes around. Have a fight, scrum for the basketball. Lost, stolen away by Bourret. Up ahead, Millsap and Price. Diagonal cut, layup, good. And Quentin Millsap off with the steal, and a great job by the Rams. 36-24 lead. It's a throat-tickling kind of night here, Spot.
There's something
contagious.
There's something in the air, Hugo.
Plummer with it up top, throwing back to the left arc now for Gaddis up top. This is Kramer with the basketball. 2:18 left in the third. 36-24 is the Ram lead. It's their largest of the night. Good ball fake. Kramer going to try to dribble drive. Now he's in the short corner. Had it poked away, then poked away again. It'll be off of the Rams. Good job there by Mount Vernon. Let's watch that steal into a layup again. Bourret got it started, then Millsap. You can see him diagonal cut, get the layup. It's good. Looking back to this one here as Price will take a seat to get a breather. 2:08 left in the third. T-Town will inbound from the sideline in front of their own bench across from us. Gaddis will get it right back from Plummer. Three is going to be short. Rebound, Davion Goodwin. And Goodwin will leave it for Millsap. Hurries in transition to Cale Maurer. Goes in. Plummer, reverse layup. It's no good. No foul. Rebound the other way. Rams outnumbered.
Well, Maurer got a little deep there.
Nice play by Nieberge off of the post move, and it's 36-26. He just went too far. All the action delivered by Joe's Pizza and Pasta in Mount Vernon. Order joes.com.
You can never take it too far, Hugo.
Now, depends on if you're talking about physics. Up top, Millsap looking left, looking right. Comes to the left side. Going to hand off to Nesbitt. They're going to let him play on that. If you're watching online, you know what we're talking about. Minute 15 remains in the third quarter. 10-point lead for the Rams. 36-26. Got a little too handsy. That'll be the fifth foul. And to the line to shoot two should go Navante Nesbitt. There you go. 5 fouls. We all realize it. Pardon that Hugo sarcasm. Come by it honestly. 36-26 score, 10-point lead for the Rams. Going to try to make it 12 with Nesbitt at the line. His first one is in route. It is good. If you're worried about iron deficiency, worry no more. That one hit every square inch of that rim. Surprise will check back in. Maurer will get a well-deserved breather. The Rams will have Goodwin, Millsap, Nesbitt, Price, and King. Barn on the bench with foul trouble. Barnes. Free throw good. He made them both. 14 unofficially for Bourret tonight, below his average of about 18-19. My stats unofficial.
It's early yet. Yeah, I got it for 14.
38-26. That Ram lead again is 12. That's still the largest lead of the night with about a minute 9 left in the third quarter. Slowly.
He'll have 20 before he walks out tonight.
Dribbled by Gaddis here. Throws up one. That's no good. Rebound will be out of bounds. And T-Town tries to save, but they save it into the Rams. We're going to have a foul in the backcourt. No call. Not really good, if you want to be honest.
4 turnovers here in the third quarter for the Wooden Shoes.
Millsap in the backcourt, now to the front court for the Rams. Crossover dribble now. Top of the key, going to back it up. 42 seconds left in the third. 38-26 Mount Vernon. Right, far sideline for Price. Now between the circles for Brogan Holloway. Ball fakes one way. Looks another and gets to Price with 28 seconds left. But now Millsap almost had it stolen away by Custer, but he'll recover at the timeline. Now with 20, he's at the circle. Holloway off at the sideline comes to get it. Between the leg dribble, Brogan picks it up, finds Millsap with 15. Still on that far side, comes to the circle. This is Millsap with 11, now 10, now 9. Near sideline with 8, doubles back. Then they call a 5-second call on Quentin Millsap.
Okay, then.
Yeah, I don't agree with that, but not my responsibility, I suppose. 7.4 seconds, side of the bounds. T-Town to the front court, Gaddis with 5. Crossover dribble down to the high post, leans in with 3. Stripped away by Millsap. He'll recover with 1 at the buzzer, no good. Good defense by Millsap. 38-26 to score. After 3, the Rams on top. We'll take a break, come back with the 4th. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
Joe's Pizza and Pasta in Mount Vernon has lunchtime delivery for those of you too busy to get away from the office. Whether you need stacks on stacks of pizza boxes to feed the whole office, or you're looking for some fresh salad, pasta, and garlic bread for a lighter business meeting lunch, Joe's in Mount Vernon has the perfect pair for any occasion or craving. Call 618-242-2600 or place your order online at orderjoes.com and watch the People's Choice roll right up to your door for lunch or dinner.
You've seen prices rise from the dinner table to the pump, but Allstate agents are seeing ways to save you money on insurance. From starting a new policy to bundling coverage or even driving safely, Allstate agents know how to maximize your savings. They'll share their knowledge as they help you personalize your coverage. Because when it comes to seeing all the ways to save, Allstate agents do it best.
Contact Mount Vernon's Allstate agent, Paul Shields, today.
Savings vary, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Listen anywhere on the Section 618 app. This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
94.1 FM. We're live on the Section618.com app tonight, or you can watch us on the WMIX Sports YouTube. We head to the fourth quarter here in Mount Vernon. We're after 3, the Mount Vernon Rams 38. T-Town Wooden Shoes 26. Steve Spatansky alongside. I'm Chris Hugo. Spot for this Ram team. Obviously a good third quarter.
Yeah, double-digit lead to start the fourth. Means the Wooden Shoes are going to have to start playing a little bit more aggressive, a little quicker probably, and then that plays into the hands of the Rams. They just got to stay the course.
Inbound for the Wooden Shoes into the front court. Off of the left wing, down to the right. Lawson underneath. Good back cut here by Joey Nieberg. He stripped on his way up, but they call the foul that time. Of course. And the Shoes will go to the line to shoot a pair, try to cut this to 10. Down 12. Rams just can't seem to get it above a 12-point cushion.
Yeah, that's a nice pass inside. The help came. They had him double team. Just got him on the arm as he went up.
First free throw, no good. How about that? First free throw, no
karma.
good.
Yeah.
.748 mark, fourth quarter, delivered by Joe's Pizza and Pasta. Try that Chicago-style pie. Have it delivered. OrderJoes.com, just off the square on Jordan Street in Mount Vernon. So made 1 of 2 that time at the stripe. And now the Rams up 11. In the front court, Millsap, deep right wing. Now to Nesbitt. He'll bounce a pass to Price off of the wing. Back to Bourret. Bourret got a breather to close out that third quarter, and now Rams just looking to work something in here. Barnes with foul trouble, got a touch high post, throws it back to the outside Millsap, and now coming to get it left of the circle, Bourret. Back to Quentin. As Millsap feeds high post, Goodwin kicks it back into the corner for Millsap. Back to the corner now, scores table for Bourret, and it looks like we're going to have a foul here. Man, what is going on with the tickle in the throat? Now I got it.
Good.
Oh, boy. .7:10 left in the fourth quarter, 11-point game. Rams inbound into the backcourt. Millsap has it. Between the leg dribble, throws to Maurer in the paint, gets it back at the volleyball line for Quinton, now to the near side. This is Bourret Nesbitt with the basketball. 6:56 left in the ballgame. We'll have our Body Quench postgame show to follow with your Michael Croce and Edward Jones postgame stats. It'll include that Mount Vernon turnover as the Wooden Shoes will clomp the other way. Sloppy start to this quarter. First score of every quarter, of course, presented by Walgreens Distribution Center. They'll throw into the paint. Oh, and that'll be a blocking foul on
Barnes.
Yep, his fourth.
Oh, he can't buy a break tonight.
Unreal.
Feel bad for the freshman tonight. He's got a couple of iffy foul calls. I'm biased, of course, but
first free throw is good here by Tyler Prummer. So 38-28, that'll cut it to 10. Again, the largest Ram lead of the night is 12. With 6:33 remaining here in the fourth quarter as Kramer will check in for the Shoes. For the Rams, it is Millsap, Price, Nesbitt, Goodwin, and Maurer. Free throw, no good. In and out. Maurer will get the rebound. Looks like he got poked in the eye. The Rams threw it away, but no call either way. Up ahead in transition, it's Bourret. He is fouled. That foul is going to be on Gaddis. T-Town fans around us all want an offensive foul, but there are about 3 missed calls in that entire happening.
You know, you get a string of them like that, you just kind of,
Off of the inbound, tipped
Turnover.
away, Joey Nieberger. He's going to look for the slam. Got it. And we'll have a timeout, Tim Holloway. 38-30 to score, 6:17 left in the fourth quarter. Timeout on the floor. It's Tim Holloway's first. It's presented by SSM Health, Good Samaritan Hospital, advanced care close to home in the King City. 6:17 remains in the fourth, 38-30. Rams by 8, 4-0 run by these T-Town Wooden Shoes. And for the Shoes, they've just managed to come alive in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, we're all right. Take a little time out here. Let them regroup.
So we'll see what happens here in the timeouts, or what comes of it anyway. Wednesday night, not a lot of action to be had. We're keeping an eye on Carterville and Pinckneyville girls. We had that halftime score for you a moment ago. But a quick Tony Wilt State Farm scoreboard for you anyway. The JV Rams lost tonight to T-Town, 49-32. Contact your local State Farm agent, Tony Wilt, at TonyWilt.com. Having a local agent matters for your insurance, and his State Farm team is ready to help. Lady Rams in action tomorrow against Mascoutah. Noon JV tip, 1:30 varsity tip-off. We'll have it for you on AM 940 and 96.5 FM. Cellular data permitting, we'll have it for you right here on the WMIX Sports YouTube channel. If not, the WMIX AM feed will have to suffice on the Section 618 app. The Ram lead is 8. Out of the timeout, linked to the floor inbound for Quentin Millsap. Got it to Price and got it right back in the backcourt. They flash middle for Nesbitt. It's thrown away. Telegraphed pass, and it ends up stolen by Prummer, who's going to get it right back. Waits for the defender to clear, but it's stripped. Good job by Bourret. Maurer fights off a double team. He's fouled on the pass. And the Rams, let's see, that's just the third on the Wooden Shoes already in the fourth. The Rams will inbound again. Good pressure by the Wooden Shoes.
Five turnovers now in the Rams in the second half. It's just that long diagonal pass. And the long arms of T-Town get in the passing lanes.
Deep in the backcourt,
There
Price. Nice wing pass now to Maurer. Goes right back to the timeline for Millsap, who finds Bourret with 5:49 left in the fourth. Right now, the Rams more so hanging on than controlling anything.
Good job for Maurer to come up and help there.
Goodwin off of the sideline, looks to the wing. And now it'll be Millsap to the near side. It's off of the timeline for Bourret Nesbitt. Looking to get to that seam on the left side of the post, but it's closed off quickly for the Shoes. Millsap back to Nesbitt on the near side. And now trying to get through the defenders. T-Town fans next to us want to travel, and they'll actually get a foul call against their team as they reach in on Marlon Price.
Wow, T-Town's not going to agree, but they did slap it out of Nesbitt's hand.
5:19 left, fourth quarter, 38-30 the score, Rams by 8.
And again, now we're up to team foul number 4, so next one, Rams are shooting 2 the rest of the way.
From the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth, they have a long-standing tradition of superior orthopedic care. Price in front of the scorer's table with the basketball, looks for Goodwin on the sideline. They'll pressure him, and now the Rams almost turn it over. But that's going to be tipped out of bounds by Joey Nieberge or Alex Kramer. Either way, it'll remain Ram basketball on the inbound in front of their own bench. 5:06 mark of the fourth quarter, 38-30 the Ram lead. Backcourt pass will end up with Cale Maurer. He'll have to bring a left-hand dribble across the timeline. Nice spin off a right-hand dribble, and now finds Nesbitt near the scorer's table. They try to get the steal here, got a hand in the passing lane, tip it away, another Ram turnover. Now the Rams pressure, they get a hand in there looking for the jump ball. Looks like it's going to be a foul.
Yeah, that's the third time T-Town's got on that diagonal pass.
4 minutes and 51 seconds left. Rams hanging on by 8, 38-30.
Oh, and I get what you're saying there, hanging on by 8. Oh, it's like the grip is loosening.
Across the timeline here for Custer, between the leg dribble. Going to hand off here for Joey Nieberge, who will hand off again on this deep wing. Plummer, they look to the near left side. Custer off a touch from Addis, now to Gaddis, now to the right arc for Plummer. Far sideline for Custer, now to the top, Joey Nieberge. Lob play underneath, Plummer to the basket. No, missed it, but the rebound is out of the reach of Nesbitt. Putback is there. Tyler Plummer cuts it to 6. It's 38-32. Don't go anywhere. We're almost midway through the fourth. Credit T-Town defensively for keeping them in this one. Front of the scorers table now for Devontae Nesbitt Jr. 4:03 left in the fourth quarter. He has 14 tonight. They've shut him down here in the fourth quarter. And the Rams are feeling it without Dave Barnes.
Yeah, Rams outscored 6-0 here in the fourth quarter.
Tim Holloway wants his second time out of the quarter. It's presented by SSM Health, Good Samaritan Hospital. Advanced care close to home in the King City. 38-32, the Ram lead. The Ram lead that was once 12, 38-26, is now 38-32. It's a T-Town 6-0 run. Not where you want to be here for the Mount Vernon Rams on this hump day.
No. Do the Rams have a field goal attempt in this quarter?
Not according to my stats.
No, mine either.
But I'm not keeping missed shots tonight. Oh, boy, oh, boy. Back at it tomorrow. The Lady Rams on the road at Mascoutah. Noon JV, 1:30 varsity. We'll have it for you on AM 940, 96.5 FM, and we'll look to get it to you on the WMIX Sports YouTube. We have permission. We'll also have to check cell data when we get there. See what Verizon or American Telegraph and Telephone have to say about it.
What are the odds? What are the odds it works?
Pretty good. There's also a thing called Wi-Fi or wired internet that they might offer. Right now, the Rams look very unwired and not a lot of pep in that step. Just having problems with this T-Town pressure. Diagonal pass after diagonal pass has been turned over here in the fourth quarter.
Barnes back in for Goodwin.
See some of the Lady Rams freshmen back tonight. They had a game at Salem. Off of the inbound, it's Maurer at the high post. They throw between the circles here for Devontae Nesbitt. Right sideline here, Millsap into the paint for Maurer. He's quickly looking for Bourret. Rams just do not look confident right now trying to get inside. Maurer looking for Bourret, throws back to the outside for Millsap off of the right wing. They have Barnes in foul trouble out of the corner. Now Bourret into the defender, and that's going to be a blocking foul on Tyler Prummer. And to the line, that'll go Bourret Nesbitt.
Fouls on Tyler Prummer. That is the 15th foul. Rams will be at the line. Fourth foul on Prummer. Devontae Nesbitt at the line 2-2.
See if Nesbitt can stretch this back to maybe 8. 38-32 Rams, 3:23 mark of the fourth quarter. First free throw short ironed. Front rimmed it. Addis and Lawson check in now for the Shoes. And for the Rams, it is Barnes, Millsap, Price, Nesbitt, and Maurer. Lawson, Addis, Gaddis, and company. We'll leave it at that. Nieberge, and now I see Custer.
Plummer and Brummer.
3:20 left, fourth quarter. 7-point game as 1-2 at the line. That trip goes. Nesbitt, he has 15 on the night. Off of the arc now. Lawson to the right side for Addis. Now to Gaddis. Right wing three on the way. No good. Rebound underneath for Barnes. Saves it to Bourret in the deep in the backcourt near the baseline. In transition, the Rams. 2-on-1 now. Maurer to the basket and one.
There we go.
Count it. K.O. Maurer. Let's watch that one again. Just a lob up ahead to Maurer. Goes offhand off of the block. Got the layup and one. And a big bucket for the sophomore. He has 12, looking for 13. Ram lead 9.
That's also foul number 4 on Gaddis.
Whoa. Without Gaddis, they have to rely on Addis. And now with 3:01 left in the fourth. Maurer's at the line to try to stretch this back to 10. 4-0 run for the Rams. What a free throw there for the sophomore. 42-32. Shoes across the timeline. Delivered by Joe's Pizza and Pasta. Off of the square on Jordan Street in Mount Vernon. Good play by Prummer to the bucket. They're going to call the bailout foul. Look clean from here, but to the line to shoot 2 now will go number 33, Tyler Prummer, who has 10. This might be the longest fourth quarter in history by the time it's all said and done. Free throw good by Prummer. He'll have another. Boy, oh boy. Congratulations, May Zadelis, this week's Josh Finley Country Financial Ram of the Week. When you're working to achieve your financial goals, it helps to have some trusted guidance along the way. See Josh Finley, your Mount Vernon Country Financial agent, help you plan for your financial future. Second free throw, not there. So makes 1-2, cuts it to 9. It's 42-33. It's a lob here on a diagonal pass. Good ball fake there by Maurer. with 2:40 remaining in the fourth quarter. 42-33 Rams. Again, their largest lead tonight is 12, so they're up just 9. 42-33. Millsap had to jump for that pass to the free throw line. Mauer's fouled. That'll be a foul on Prummer, I believe. Nelson Cale Mauer to the line to shoot 2 as we're well beyond 5 fouls for T-Town. So for Prummer, he'll actually foul out. That's his 5th. I believe with 11 points unofficially. I did miss a free throw at some point in this fourth quarter. From somebody. Or a bucket. He'll get a hand from the large T-Town contingent on hand. 42-33 score, 2:30 left in the fourth quarter. Cale Mauer is at the free throw line for the Rams, shooting a pair as Zach Nieberge checked in. First Mauer free toss is good, 43-33.
And I think I gave some of Brummer's points to Plummer or something.
Easily possible. Second free throw good. Mauer makes both. 44-33, 11-point game for the Rams with 2:29 left in the fourth quarter. Left side, Custer throwing to the top. Zach Nieberge now to the right side for Addis. To Gaddis up top. Oh boy, 3 on the way. No, in and out. Rebound will be tipped. We have a man down. That is Price. They'll reset up top. Gaddis now to Custer. He'll drive. Shots blocked. Foul was from before the block. And Nesbitt will pick up the foul. Thought there was somebody else from behind that picked up that foul, but it'll be 2 at the free throw line here for number 24, Mitch Custer.
I think Nesbitt was his closest point of contact.
So now to the line. Mitch Custer with 2:10 remaining here in the fourth quarter. We're glad to have you from the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth. Of course, thank you to Paul Shields for the video streaming. We'll have your Body Quench postgame show to follow after this one. Vitamin IV infusions at Body Quench that'll help you feel your best so you can be your best. Find out more at mybodyquench.com. First free throw here was a line drive rocket out of the hands of Custer. He'll miss that. He'll have another. Kramer checks in. Nieberge takes a seat. That's Zach, not Joey. I have a feeling that Custer will straighten this out. A little bit softer that time, but it rims out. Too much English. Tip will come from a Ram. It's off the backboard and saved now by Dave Barnes.
Back up to 11 with 2 minutes to go.
We drop below that 2-minute mark. They feed mid-post, and Mauer into the defender. Probably should have been a charge. Ball don't lie. Rebound goes to T-Town off of the miss. Gaddis will go to the bucket. Diagonal cut. He's fouled. He'll go to the line for a pair. Garrett Gaddis with 11 unofficially. Now to the charity stripe. So to the free throw line goes Garrett Gaddis with 11 points tonight. Minute 47 remaining in this fourth quarter. The deficit for T-Town now 11 at 44-33, and this first free throw rims out. Lid on that basket.
I like it. That's the one the Rams couldn't make one in the first half, so maybe there is some specifications that are not up to par.
Second free throw short.
Offensive rebound.
And Joey Nieberge got the rebound but traveled the basketball due to the pressure, and with a minute 44 left in the fourth. Rams by 11, but you still don't feel safe. Not against this T-Town team. Deep backcourt inbound here.
With a minute 40 left and every foul's 2 free throws, I feel confident.
Millsap shot was blocked. They go to Barnes, and he'll have a runner.
Barnes with the offensive rebound and the cleanup.
Largest lead now 13, 46-33 as Barnes gets a bucket. T-Town wants the timeout, presented by SSM Health, Good Samaritan Hospital, advanced care close to home. Right here on the King City spot, just a good run here for the Rams. They stretch their lead to the largest of the night, a baker's dozen, with a minute 28 remaining.
Yeah, we're sitting pretty at this point.
We're going to see some folks head for the turnstiles. They're feeling pretty confident.
They were leaving early last night, too.
Got to beat traffic.
Well, if you're turning left.
here in the King City where we sit on our hands and leave early, if we come at all.
To the point.
Yep. Aggravates me. That is okay, though. Glad to have those of you watching online that maybe could not make it, or those of you listening who maybe could not attend, but love to see support for the home team. It is Christmas time, and it's probably not a good night to really have a game, but, be that as it may.
Well, and that's what we were talking earlier. That kind of makes sense why it's a Wednesday night game with the whole conference games Tuesday, Friday.
Sure. I'd tell you how they're celebrating in Washington County this weekend. Friday night, you have an Oakville-Nashville boys-girls doubleheader.
Oh.
Yes, sir. You can listen to all of that on the Section618.com app on the V1047 feed. Link to the floor inbound into the SSM Health timeout, 46-33 Rams. T-Town with the basketball. They throw to Addis for a three. No. So many SI Talent Carbon Supply 3 balls in the first half, and we have had very few in the second, and we'll have a foul deep in the backcourt near the baseline. This will send the Rams to the line to shoot a pair with a minute 14 left here in this fourth quarter.
Nashville girls undefeated. Oakville girls, the only loss was to Nashville.
Yep, they meet again. The boys matchup, maybe not quite the storyline, other than just the geographical rivalry that exists.
Oh, Hugo, throw the records out.
Well, yeah. West Washington versus county seat Washington. I guess that'd be closer to Central Washington. Second free throw, good, after missing the first for Marlon Price. 47-33, that lead is 14 for the Rams. Joey Nieberge's shot, it's no good off the side of the backboard. Rebound will end up with Addis, now up top from the right wing. Jump stop Custer, his shot short, rebound to Price with less than a minute to go. So the Rams lost a tough one on the road in overtime. Probably should be a one-loss team, but that only loss right now to the Central Orphans. And my goodness, how good are they?
Yeah, they've been impressive.
Because this is a very good T-Town team.
Yeah. And, you look at their Thanksgiving tournament that they're in. I was like, okay, whatever, the first game or two, and it's like, okay, decent team in the second game or third game, fourth game, Carbondale. All right. And then they whip up on the Rams, and it's like, okay, I see you. Saw it in person.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like, I'll sit down.
That Lee Bennett system and that buy-in, that's why the Orphans are off to a hot start. The Rams now, however, 9-2 headed into the 80th annual Centralia Holiday Tournament, and a favorable matchup in the first couple of rounds. Let's see what happens. Right now, Quentin Millsap just dribbling out that basketball. Time will tick away into a Mount Vernon win. 47-33, the final score. We'll come back, we'll talk about it on our Body Quench postgame show. 47-33, the Ram final score. We'll head to that postgame. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
All of us at People's National Bank would like to wish you peace, joy, hope, and happiness during this holiday season and throughout the new year. One of the real joys of the holiday season is the opportunity to thank you for your business, and we look forward to serving you in 2024. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. People's National Bank, member FDIC.
If you are looking for a new career, Walgreens Distribution Center in Mount Vernon is hiring. Walgreens offers an excellent benefits package, competitive pay, on-site health clinic, 401k, performance bonuses, full-time employment, salaried positions, and even build your own schedule options. Plus, they have walk-in Wednesdays every Wednesday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. No appointment necessary. Walgreens is an equal opportunity employer and welcomes individuals with diverse talents and backgrounds. Walgreens promotes and supports a drug-free workplace.
I'm Mike Talese.
And I'm Sarah Talese. We are the owners of Quick Lube in Carterville and Christopher.
And what we thought by now would be a new location on Broadway in Mount Vernon.
But parts on back order, no internet, setbacks in construction have us behind our deadline.
We truly appreciate everyone who reached out and those interested in our shop. We cannot wait to be open and serving you soon.
We aren't just saying that either. In the meantime, come visit our other locations to get a first-hand look at what will be Coming soon to Mount Vernon.
Quick Lube of Mount Vernon, Carterville, and Christopher.
Faster, friendlier, and cleaner than the rest.
Hey, this is your local State Farm agent, Tony Will, and we have just celebrated 15 years of helping people in Southern Illinois with their insurance needs, and I want to say thank you. We understand the cost of almost everything has gone up in the last couple of years, and your insurance is no exception. Some of that you may have had nothing to do with, and some may be claim related. But listen, cheap insurance isn't always the best. Having a strong company and an agent in your corner when you need someone to talk to can make all the difference. So call my office, find us online at TonyWilt.com, or stop by my office in Mount Vernon. You can't miss the State Farm Jeep.
Joe's Pizza and Pasta in Mount Vernon caters every special occasion from weddings, birthdays, anniversaries, baby and bridal showers, to graduations, reunions, office parties, or any special event where you need to feed a crowd of 5 to 500 plus. Impress your guests with amazing Italian dishes from the Trupiano family's secret recipes. And if you need a space to host the party, Joe's can fit 80 to 100 people in their gorgeous newly renovated party room. Order joes.com to start planning your perfect party menu today with the people's choice for parties, Joe's Pizza and Pasta in Mount Vernon.
This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. The Body Quench postgame show starts now.
Back in Shagnon tonight, where the Mount Vernon Rams are victorious over the Teutopolis Wooden Shoes. 47-33 your final score. This is your Body Quench postgame show. Body Quench in Mount Vernon and Salem. Find out more at mybodyquench.com. They have vitamin IV infusions to help you feel your best so you can be your best. Again, more info at mybodyquench.com. With Steve Spatansky, I'm Chris Hugo. Jeff Crow took care of the camera tonight for WMIX Sports YouTube. Shauna Pugh back at your Mount Vernon studio. This is a long way of saying the Mount Vernon Rams won 47-33 over the Teutopolis Wooden Shoes. 9-2 now the Rams' record. T-Town drops to 7-3, and we're going to take a quick break. Come back with your Michael Croshen, Edward Jones post-game stats. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
I'm Michael Croshen, your Mount Vernon Edward Jones financial advisor. We're all about financial investments, but we also value the investments of time, patience, and encouragement that our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why Michael Croshen of Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of the Mount Vernon Rams on WMIX. Call 618-244-5990 or visit edwardjones.com for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Every body is different. Some get injured while others wear down. At Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, your unique condition is at the center of all we do. Whether you want to compete at the top of your game, play with your grandkids, or simply enjoy a day without pain, the Orthopedic Center is there for you. The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Give them a call at 618-242-3778 or visit them at orthocenter-si.com.
You need insurance to help protect things that mean a lot to you? You need coverage that's affordable because we all have a budget? At Country Financial, we get it. For close to 100 years, we've offered insurance and financial services to help protect what's most important to you and to help prepare for your future. Best of all, I'm here to get to know you and find solutions for your budget. In other words, we've got your back. I'm Josh Finley, your local Country Financial representative. Call me at 618-242-4024.
This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. Watch live thanks to Mount Vernon Allstate agent Paul Shields.
Back on your Body Quench post-game show, mybodyquench.com. Chris Hugo, Steve Spatansky alongside 94.1 FM, where you're watching on the WMIX Sports YouTube. Mount Vernon Rams victorious tonight here at home at Shagnon Gymnasium, 47-33 your final score. Scoring and stats are presented by Michael Crosh and Edward Jones in Mount Vernon. Spot, what do we got?
Well, for the visiting T-Town Wooden Shoes, led in scoring tonight by Garrett Gaddis with 11 points. Joey Nieberge had 10 points. Tyler Premer had 5. Austin Blomer had 6. And that's going to give you the point total there for the Wooden Shoes. And then they had four defensive rebounds in the second half, 11 total for the game. Offensive rebounds, 4 in the second half, 6 for the game. And 4 turnovers in the first half, 4 turnovers in the second half, 8 total. For the victorious Mount Vernon Rams, tonight was good with 7 different players in the scoring column. Leading the way was Navante Nesbitt, and I jinxed him. I said he'd lead with 20. That's my bad. 15 points for Nesbitt. 15 points for Cale Maurer. 4 points for Barnes. 5 points for Quentin Millsap. 4 from Marlon Price, and 2 from R.J. King. The Rams were 10 of 15 from the free throw line with 16 defensive rebounds tonight, 10 offensive rebounds, and 8 turnovers in the ballgame unofficially.
There we go. Post-game stats thanks to Michael Croshan, Edward Jones. At Edward Jones, the Croshan name has been trusted for investments in Jefferson County for 42 years. Reach out to Michael Croshan's office today for your investments to be in trusted hands. We'll take a break, come back with our final thoughts on this Body Quench post-game show. Of course, your Body Quench locations in Mount Vernon and Salem. And if the winter blues are getting to you, they probably are, let's face it. Fight wintertime sadness with quick and easy vitamin D injections. Body Quench carries vitamin injections to help give you a boost. MyBodyQuench.com. 47-33, Rams winners over T-Town tonight. We'll come back and wrap it up here in just a moment. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
Nobody protects you from mayhem like Allstate. I'm a lost bee that found my way into your car. And now that I'm in here, good luck getting me out.
I think it's gone. Wait, no, it's in my hair.
And if you don't have the right auto insurance coverage, well, this could be quite a sticky situation. So get Allstate.
Contact your local Allstate agent, Paul Shields, today to see how you can save.
Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Toyotathon is on at Munkin Toyota, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. Hi, this is Presley Marlowe, sales manager. Toyotathon means superior savings for well-qualified buyers when financing with Toyota Financial. How about $1,000 TFS cash on all 2023 Toyota 4Runners, 2024 Toyota Camry gas models, and the 2024 Toyota Corolla hatchback? It's Presley Marlowe. Come see me this Toyotathon at Munkin Toyota, just west of the interstate in Mount Vernon, or see our lineup at MunkinToyotaMountVernon.com.
Another reason Culver's could have only started in Wisconsin, from our team member Nick.
Oh, yeah, that's an easy one. Wisconsin is the dairy state, so naturally, Culver's was inspired by everyone's favorite rich and creamy tradition, frozen custard. We make our fresh frozen custard in small batches in every Culver's, and the farm fresh dairy is why it's so decadent. It's a match, or batch, made in heaven.
Culver's at Veterans and 42nd in Mount Vernon.
Welcome to Delicious.
This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. The Mount Vernon Culver's player of the game is next.
Back here in Shagnon from the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth. Mount Vernon 47, T-Town 33, your final score. Body Quench, located in Mount Vernon and Salem. You can find them at mybodyquench.com. Here as we wrap up this postgame with our Mount Vernon Culver's player of the game. 47-33 final. Steve Spatansky, who is our POG?
Tonight we're going to go with sophomore Cale Maurer. 15 points, couple of threes, block shot, 5 of 7 from the free throw line. Just a really good night. He was part of that barrage that they started with in the first quarter and then had the big one from the corner here in the second half. Cale Maurer is your player of the game.
There we go. The sophomore comes up big tonight. The Rams win it by 14. Of course, Mount Vernon Culver's, they're hiring. Who isn't? Be a part of the Blue Crew. Apply online at culvers.job. Search for Mount Vernon, Illinois, or just walk in and ask for Kevin at Culver's, Veterans and 42nd Street in Mount Vernon. Rams, nice 14-point win. At some points in that fourth quarter, looked in doubt. T-Town got within 6 or so. But all in all, spot for the Mount Vernon Rams and Coach Tim Holloway. Happy to be 9-2 heading into Christmas. Then the Centralia Holiday Tournament will be on the other side on the 28th. I think it's been a very successful season so far.
Yeah, they've looked good. You know, all except for the Centralia game. And, you know, Glenwood, they led most of that second half. They led it, just went to overtime and couldn't go. I know they're not going to call that, but the last-second shot Nesbitt had in that game where they literally held his arms down.
There's that.
I mean, there's that, but I know they're not going to call that. But anyway, yep, 9-2.
The only game where it's like, okay, the Rams do not look good tonight was on the road at Centralia, and let's face it, since then, Centralia's made a lot of teams look foolish.
Yeah. You know, and walking out that night, it's like, well, you know, they shot, 25% for the game, 14% in the first half that night, and it's like, well, they just can't make anything. And then, the trend continues to be that with what Centralia has done since then. But that's why you get to keep playing them, though, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. We're back on the air tomorrow, AM 940, 96.5 FM, where you can watch us on the WMIX Sports YouTube. Lady Rams and Mascoutah, about a 1:30 varsity start for the Lady Rams tomorrow. Next Rams broadcast will be on Thursday the 28th from Centralia Trout Arena, the 80th annual Centralia Holiday Tournament. We'll have the Rams of Chicago Peyton at 10:30. Until then, for Steve Spatansky, for Jeff Crow, for Shauna Pugh back at the Mount Vernon studio, for all of us on behalf of our Ram broadcast, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. I'm Chris Hugo. The final score tonight, the Mount Vernon Rams 47, Wooden Shoes 33. So long.
Mount Vernon Rams basketball on WMIX and the Section 618 app is sponsored by Joe's Pizza and Pasta, Allstate agent Paul Shields, the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, Country Financial Advisor Josh Finley, Michael Croshan, Edward Jones.